Alright guys, another day, another lab breakdown, and this time we are in round 4 of the Mercedes AMG 1 Grand Prix special event. The track is Winds of Change on Norway, and the car is at 2-star rank with overclock applied. Also, for people who are seeking a reference lap for a 1-star car, I highly recommend checking out my friend's AK Sahdev's channel. He has uploaded some runs on his channel. Anyways, let's start with the breakdown. So the track itself is fairly simple. There's not much to do here. It's a very small track. Okay, so at the start, we are going for as steep of an angle as possible on this ramp, like this. Once I do leave the ramp, that's when I apply orange nitro. Now, as you can see, I'm steering towards the right, and that's because there's this rocket launch towards here. I don't know what exactly pushes our car towards the left, but I think there's a rocket here. And as it's launching upwards, it pushes our car towards the left. So we are trying to force ourselves towards the rightmost part of the track. And once we land at the most optimal angle, not losing a ton of speed because of that, I will wait for a second. And this is when I apex around this corner. So apexing is a technique used to make your car stick to a particular boundary of the track or the particular track limits. So we're trying to have a very nice racing line using this technique. So the way to do this is I apply yellow nitro first, like this. I apply yellow nitro first, and as I'm starting to turn, that's when I apply perfect nitro. So when you are trying this yourself and assuming that you do it correctly, you will feel how your car is trying to attract itself towards the turn that you are going into. So it's a very useful technique. As you can see, I took this entire section at max speed because of that. Very useful. So just doing some micro drift, trying to save some nitro. And the goal here is to get 2 barrels. Okay, a single barrel is going to kill your run. It's better if you get 2 barrels like this. Once I do land, I apply nitro punching. Now this is another technique that is useful for cars that have a suspension like the Mercedes AMG 1. Essentially what nitro punching does is it functions like a floaty drift. If you do not know what a floaty drift is either, I highly recommend checking out my guide video. You can find the link to it in the description of this video. So I do a punch drift like this, conserving all of that speed. Then I change directions towards the left side of the track. I do another punch, nitro punch. Just a single nitro punch, that's enough. Now, here's the basic part, okay? Most basic tip that I always give in my reference run. Always cancel your drift, guys. Cancel your drift before applying shockwave as you are exiting out of a corner, as this will allow your car to firmly grip with the ground. And that's exactly what we are trying to do here. So I cancel the drift and then I apply shockwave. Now, here I take a different approach. What you can try is, if you are finding the approach that I'm about to do too difficult to pull off yourself, you can instead take this barrel roll just like I did and then go straight for a wall ride in this entire part. Just go for a wall ride, no stress, no pressure. Now, what I do instead is I go for a low barrel, get it successfully, and once I land, I start applying nitro punching once again. As you can see, maintaining a very high drift speed like that. I cancel my drift here, align my car in a split second, and I apply shock. Now, it was possible that I could have gotten airspeed here, but I missed this technique. Otherwise, I could have gotten even faster time. But since I did not get any airspeed, I think this will do the job just fine. I'm collecting this nitro bottle, just steering my car normally. There's no need to use nitro on this part. Saving for a shockwave, and about this part, right around here. Assuming if you have a 1-star car, you should apply it around here, right? You should apply shockwave around here, given that you will have a lower amount of nitro stat. So I go straight off this jump all the way up till max speed, which is 489 in the air. Quick nitro brake, again in air, 489, and I cancel my nitro. Once I do land, I will do nitro braking once more, like that, and across the line in 39.978. Now, This time can be faster, assuming that you get airspeed in the corner, in the tunnel, right around here. If you get airspeed here, it can be a lot faster, but I think for a reference lap, this is good enough. Anyways, that's about it. See ya.